Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Orion protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, jumping into Orion on the daily chart, the market seems to be recovering after yesterday's dip, but you can see that Orion isn't doing very good, and a lot of people are tempted to sell at a loss and put their money into other projects. And hey, I'm not a financial advisor by any means. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice, but I would suggest that people just have patience and wait. First of all, we're putting in a bullish pattern on the daily chart. So this is a falling wedge, right? We're coming up in this falling wedge. We're tightening up, as you can see. We're tightening up, tightening up. We might as well come back down as low as the end of this wedge, right? In the very apex. So the closer you are to the apex, the stronger the breakout will be. Now, as you know, the target from a falling wedge is where it was formed. And it was formed over here roughly at $9.75. So if you started dollar cost averaging right now into the project, I'm going to give you a nice target over here. I'm going to use the price tag just so it's easier for you to see the price. There we go, $9.75. So from where we are right now, that is a 30% trade. So if you enter right now, that's a very nice place to take some profits at $9.74 if you're looking to take profits, obviously. So in the last video, if you haven't seen that, by the way, make sure to check it out. It's going to be in the top right hand of your corner of your video. And check it out before watching this video, because I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the previous video. And there are a couple of patterns that I mentioned in the last video, and you want to know about them. So we do have a target at $11 from the previous video, and getting to this $9.74 would be a step in the right direction. So what I want to do right now is from this, set up a fib from this swing high to this swing low. Let me just do some of that. Actually, yeah, let me just set it up to the very bottom. So you can see that this was our bottom over here at $7 pretty much. Yeah, roughly $7. And we had a little fake out over here where you can see that we left the wedge, but that was a little fake out, a little scam wick. We do have a lot of them on Orion protocol. This is KuCoin, by the way, so the wicks may differ on Binance. It's just that I wanted a clear chart for this particular pattern. So you can see that what we can end up doing is coming all the way to this bottom over here at $7. That is still possible. We even may roll over lower and keep on bouncing off this lower support line of the falling wedge. So once you have these bounces, you want to take a look at the support lines and put some buy orders at those lines. Obviously, $7.05 would be a very nice place to enter Orion protocol. So like I said, you're coming up, down, you're tightening up, and you're going to shoot up right to this price. And you can do that within a couple of hours. I've seen Orion move like $3-4 to the upside in a matter of a couple of hours. So really, realistically, we can start shooting up and, you know, take out the 382, the previous swing high over here. So it's all looking very good. And right, you have your target at $7.05. That is if we end up coming back down to the swing low that we have. Now, if I set up the fib a bit differently right now, so from this swing low, okay, to this swing high over here. Okay, so you can see that we're beneath the 0.236, and our resistance level at $9.74, our actual target of the falling wedge, sits right at the 0.5. So the 0.5 is sitting at $9.63. So that gives you confluence that you're actually going to get rejected from this area, because there is a fib level over there, and there's our target from the falling wedge. So two things co-aligning together, and that can potentially be some take profit area, and you can buy back in potentially at the support below at the 0.382. That is potentially what can happen. After that, you're looking at $10.37, which is the golden ratio, right? And after you break the golden ratio, you're pretty much set to take out the previous swing high over here. And once you take out that high, you're looking at $19. And I've covered this in the previous video, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But as you all know, the golden ratio is the most important Fibonacci level on the Fib retracement. So always look for the golden ratio. That's where you get rejected a lot of the times, right? You can get rejected from the golden ratio and get sent back to the 0.5. And yeah, so that's it for the daily chart. And yeah, you look at this falling wedge, draw this out on your chart. It's going to be very helpful if you have this on your chart and you really get a hold of these support and resistance levels, you know, and try to learn all these indicators and all these patterns that I'm trying to teach you. So this is a falling wedge. The target is where it's formed. Okay, now jumping straight into Binance, I do have this yellow rectangle set up for you guys. $7.41 to $6.50 is this nice buy area that I have for you. And you've dipped into this area 4 times previously, and each time you had a move towards the upside. And right now, we have dipped twice actually in the past couple of days. So you want to look for nice entry points, and these are the entry points that I gave you. We are in a bearish cross on the daily chart, so that is something that is actually bearish, right? So over here, we're looking at, as you can see, we are in a bearish cross over there. I pointed out the bearish cross. The 20 EMA crosses below the 55 EMA, and that kind of confirms your downtrend, right? So what we're doing right now is we're forming a double bottom, which is a bullish pattern. So this double bottom has a neckline. So that would be, I do apologize. I'm going to take a trend line and draw a neckline over here. So that would be your neckline. And you take a trend line from the very bottom of the pattern to the top of the pattern, right to the neckline. And you place it right at the top of the neckline, and that gives you a target of $9.99, right? And I do have on this Binance pattern actually a nice resistance level at $9.87, and this co-aligns with the target from the previous chart that I gave you with the resistance at $9.75 with a target for that falling wedge. And as you can see, a lot of times we have touched this area, we bounced off of it. So just point out some resistance levels. One over here, as you can see, got rejected over here, got rejected over here, got rejected over here, rejected over here, rejected over here. So a strong resistance level, and the chance that we break this neckline of the double bottom pattern, which is a bullish pattern, bullish reversal pattern, we can get rejected from this $9.87 to $10, right, roughly. So yeah, that would be our target as well, so keep that in mind. And let's jump into the RSI real quickly. So actually what we've done right now on the daily chart on the RSI, and I did give you these resistance and support levels, and I told you keep an eye on them. They're going to be very important. And we formed a falling wedge on the daily RSI pattern with a couple of fake outs, well, actually with one fake out over here. But what you can see we've done is we came up and we came back to find support on this resistance line, right? The upper resistance line of the falling wedge on the daily chart. So we're actually very bullish on Orion right now. You know, it may not seem that way looking at the price action, but if we have a bounce from this resistance, that would be potentially your last chance to enter Orion at these prices, and then we're gonna start coming up, right? And that's when we're gonna really start rolling. But I do want you to keep your eye on this resistance level as well. So this is something that we're looking at over here. Another resistance level that you want to break because you've touched it 1, 2, 3 times over here. So we have one touch over here, we have a second touch over here, and we almost got a third touch over here. Not sure if I showed you this in the last video, but we got a touch over here in October 23rd. And yeah, we're looking to break through that area. So we got rejected from a resistance point, and now we're coming back to find support and gonna break this resistance. Once you see this resistance, this green line broken, that's when you know that we're gonna start the little bull run for Orion protocol. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I didn't miss out any patterns. Just a quick little update. I say quick, it's been 10 minutes, but Sorry for that. But yeah, check out the Telegram chat, check out the Discord server. A lot of great TA going on in there, and a lot of great projects being shared in the Telegram chat as well. So make sure to check those out. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Goodbye and good night.